Well, Microsoft has just unveiled an impressive AI tool called Vasa. Can we have some drum roll, please? Because this one really needs it. So, Vasa is a system that generates lifelike conversational faces of virtual characters using a single static image and audio clip. Vasa 1 can also capture a wide range of natural head gestures and facial characteristics that add to the impression of authenticity and liveliness. Microsoft developed a Vasa 1 research page for promoting the model, which includes numerous example videos of users speaking and singing in tandem with recorded audio tracks. Okay, before we get into the technical aspects, let's take a look at what it can do in practical terms from the examples that Microsoft posted.
Stop searching for motivation. Don't rely on motivation for anything. Why? Because motivation is fleeting. Motivation is here some days, and some days it's not. What you're looking
I would say that we as readers are not meant to look at him in any other way but with disdain, especially in how he treats his daughter, okay? But of course, he is able to clearly see through Morris and he...
Now, what's really interesting is that the video was not actually shot by the woman in the frame. The woman's photo is used to generate a lifelike talking image with a shocking level of realism and expressiveness. What's even more surprising is that Vasa 1 takes an audio clip and produces a video of a talking person with perfectly synchronized lip movements and human-like facial expressions. Interestingly, the model can process different kinds of images and sounds that weren't included in the training dataset, like creative images, non-English speech, and singing audio. Folks, Microsoft offered a video clip with Da Vinci's Mona Lisa image singing a rap song as an example. With the exception of the Mona Lisa, the researchers claim that every example photo on their page was AI-generated through StyleGAN 2 or DALL-E 3. However, I guess it is evident that the method may also be applied to real-world images. It is likely to perform better if the subject looks like a celebrity that is included in the training dataset. I think this means that Vasa 1 is capable of creating convincing videos with liveliness and authenticity in its avatars. For an untrained eye, it's almost impossible to tell that the animations of that woman were generated by AI. But the true genius of this model dwells in its inventive application of a diffusion-based model, which functions within a specifically designed latent space for faces. I guess this enables the model to autonomously control a range of facial dynamics, including lip movement, various facial expressions, eye gaze, and head positions. Moreover, Vasa 1 is capable of creating more realistic videos with head movements in 3 directions, something that people haven't been able to accomplish for a long time. Vasa is also quite subtle in animating a variety of facial expressions, such as raised eyebrows, smiles, and frowns. This is because the realistic portrayal of expressions and movements is greatly enhanced by the model's capacity to separate these elements. Moreover, Vasa 1 is not just capable of animating facial features, it can also control more extensive movements like natural head gestures. With the help of this ability, the AI can produce dynamic head movements like tilts and nods. According to Microsoft, the model performs noticeably better in terms of realism, expressiveness, and efficiency than earlier speech animation techniques. It does appear to be an improvement over earlier single-image animation models. Now, while people have tried in the past to create such talking avatars, they faced difficulty in developing faces with naturalness and fluidity of head movements and facial expressions. Vasa 1 addresses these limitations by enhancing the perception of realism far beyond what earlier technologies could achieve. Additionally, previous methods frequently produced avatars that felt stiff and unconvincing. You see, folks, for the past few years, researchers have been using AI to create animations from a single photo of a person or figure. However, more in recent months, they're focused on automatically synchronizing a creative video to an audio track. An AI model named Emo gained notoriety in February by automatically syncing an animated photo to an audio track. This method is similar to Vasa 1. But Vasa 1 provides remarkable video generating efficiency that supports real-time applications like live communication with no latency. I also read that the model uses a face decoder to analyze the facial features and appearance of the person and build video frames based on it. It also seems that Vasa 1 now has a thorough grasp of the ins and outs of facial expression animation and synchronization with auditory inputs. I think the AI can process arbitrary length audio and produce seamless talking face videos without any discernible breaks or inconsistencies. Remarkably versatile, it can handle various types of photos and audio inputs, including those not present in the training dataset, such as singing or non-English speech. Now, the process for interacting with Vasa 1 is something like this. Users begin with a single image and an audio clip. This initiates a complex process of synthesis and analysis. First of all, while the AI analyzes the audio clip, concentrating on aspects like the speaker's tone, pitch, and rhythm, Vasa 1 carefully examines the static image and recognizes important facial landmarks like the eyes, nose, and mouth. Interestingly, Microsoft researchers trained Vasa 1 using the Vox Celeb 2 dataset, which was produced in 2018 by 3 Oxford University scholars. According to the Vox Celeb 2 website, the dataset includes over 1 million statements from 6,112 celebrities, which were taken from YouTube recordings. Now, I know you all want to know the kind of video output that Vasa 1 produces. So, here's where it actually shines the most. Vasa 1 can deliver high-quality videos with realistic human traits. It can support the online generation of 512 by 512 videos. Here's the real killer though. It produces this output at 40 frames per second with almost negligible starting latency. This feature makes way for real-time interactions with avatars that simulate human conversations. You see, folks, I think Vasa 1 is helpful since it improves accessibility and efficiency for creating videos. One significant benefit is its easy-to-use interface, which enables even those with no experience with editing to create simple video material. It's important to recognize the significant positive aspects of this technique, while also admitting the threat of misuse. Benefits include increased educational equity, better accessibility for people with communication difficulties, providing companionship or therapeutic assistance to those in need, and many more. I guess this accessibility equalizes video creation and empowers a wider spectrum of users. Right now, Vasa 1 is merely a research demonstration. Microsoft stated that until it is assured that the technology would be utilized responsibly and in compliance with appropriate legislation, it has no intention of launching an online demo, API product, detailed information on implementation, or any associated products. Additionally, it made it clear that it is not emulating any real-life person and is solely investigating VAS generation for virtual interactive people. You know, folks, I guess the scalability, computer resources, and data quality of Vasa 1 are vital to its success. Vasa 1 and other AI models need enormous volumes of data to function, which calls for strong infrastructure and data management techniques. In industries like social media and entertainment, investments in safeguarding the security and privacy of user-generated content present ongoing challenges. However, the biggest worry about the arrival of Vasa 1 goes beyond the ethical considerations. It involves an alarming rise in deepfakes. With the advent of digital technologies, the art of picture manipulation has advanced tremendously over time. These tools made it possible to create extremely convincing and lifelike videos, not just of people, but also of animals and objects. I mean, it is in our hands to use it ethically and safely. And while the heads have not yet turned from this technological advancement, Microsoft has managed to come up with another AI model, one that fits right into your pocket, the PHI Mini. This powerhouse can bring AI capabilities to your phone without compromising your privacy. Some of the recent AI models have been more complex and large, with trillions of parameters for computing. This means that the large models need large space for storage, usually requiring cloud-based systems. But with the PHI 3 Mini, it seems you have advanced AI right in your hands. It has about 3.8 million parameters and was trained on 3.3 million tokens, which makes it just as good as the larger models like GPT 3.5. Microsoft has put a lot of effort into improving the quality and usefulness of the data it learns from. The dataset uses carefully chosen web data and synthetic data created by other language models. This not only makes sure that the data is of high quality, but also improves the ability of the model to create texts that sound like a human. Now, the PHI-3 model is created using a transformer decoder, which is an important part of many language models and has a default context length of 4K. While this model is smaller, it can handle a wide range of information during discussions or when analyzing data. Additionally, this data is useful for open source communities to work well with other systems. Another amazing aspect of PHI-3 that caught my eye was its ability to recognize 32,610 vocabulary skills and tools. One of the coolest things about PHI-3 Mini is that it can run right on your iPhone 14 and above. Okay folks, let me know what you think about Vasa 1 and PHI-3 in the comments. And subscribe to the channel and drop a like if you think I did a good job. See you in the next one folks. You all take care.